We're making a new flavor hot sauce today. Today we're going to be making a habanero kiwi, golden kiwi, if I think it's correct. Hang on, let me check. It's yeah, this is I had to check the label. This is a golden kiwi. Golden kiwi. I've never had golden kiwi, but I'm going with the golden because I'm trying to keep the color profile down. So we've got the orange habanero again. So we're going to be making habanero kiwi hot sauce, and I'm hoping this is going to taste good. I don't really have a recipe for you today because we don't need this. We're not following. I don't follow recipes around here, man. We're mixing things together in the proper quantity ratio, whatever you want to call it. The most important thing is to just get the vinegar right. So I'm just going to start chopping up some of these vegetables, and we're going to weigh them, and then we're going to weigh the vinegar. So what we got is this whole pile full of habanero. I'm going to show you all the ingredients really quick, what we got. So we got a whole pile of habanero. We're going to use 2 golden kiwi and 1 onion. And I believe this should be plenty. I don't think we should need any more than this. So this is what we're going to go with. I'm just going to start, I'm just going to pull off all these tops. I'm just going to pull the tops off one at a time. If they don't come off, we'll cut them off like last time, but I think we're good. I'm going to keep pulling all these off. And then we're going to dice them up. Well, not really dice them. We're just going to, God, that one won't come off. You know, if you have sensitive hands and you're going to make this, you might want to wear gloves. Habaneros are not the hottest pepper in the world, but you know, they can be hot to some people. The reason I'm a big fan of habanero, because it's the hottest pepper I can get in my grocery store, like all the time. Like they always have habanero peppers. So habanero it is. And they taste good. You know what? Some of these look a little dirty. I'm gonna give all these a quick rinse before I keep going. Right, give me a quick second. Let me get a colander, and we're gonna rinse this off. Oh, I got a colander. Let's just use this little guy right here. We're gonna give these a real quick rinse. I'm just gonna fill these up, rinse them off real quick. Get the dirt off. All right, that's good enough. That'll be fine. It's not that deep, bro. All right, so I gotta grab what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop everything up first, and then I'm gonna put everything in my bowl and weigh it, because vinegar, we always do the vinegar by weight. So however much weight we have in peppers, onion, and kiwi, we're gonna do a little Willy Wonka math. I usually call it gorilla math, but it feels more like Willy Wonka math. And we're gonna see how much it weighs and add that much vinegar, and then we're gonna simmer it up. So, all right, let me just get to chopping these peppers really quick. Actually, I'm gonna chop the peppers last. You know what? I'm gonna do let me push those to the side. I'm gonna do the onions and the kiwi first. That way, I'll minimize the peppers on my hands. You know. All right, we'll give let me get these out of my way. We'll give these onions a quick chop real quick. All right, let's go ahead and give the onion a quick chop. Right into the sink. Don't mind my cooking skills because my technique probably isn't the greatest, but not very important. I don't know if in the end result, if your cooking technique is gonna make your food taste any better or worse. So you know what? I don't care. When I'm like most of you guys, you know, I'm not a professional chef here. I just like cooking for fun, and it tastes good, and hot sauce goes on everything. All right. Now this doesn't need to be, we're just gonna give this a light chop because this is just gonna go into a pot of boiling vinegar anyway. So I'm not gonna do a lot with this. I'm just gonna slice it up, small pieces, because this is all gonna end up getting pureed anyway. Not pureed, I shouldn't say pureed. It's gonna get, what do you call it? Oh, look at these golden kiwi, man. I've never had these before. It's gonna go in the food processor. So let me see if I can get the skin off of this. You know what, I don't even know how important it is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. We're not taking the skin off these kiwis. There's more work than matters. We're just gonna boil this anyway. So I'm gonna cut these into quarters, leaving the skin on. I don't really care. So cut that. Well, this is gonna make a lot more hot sauce than I planned on. I didn't plan on this much. So this right here, just looking at this, this is like 50-50. You know, this is like 50-50 pepper to fruit and onion. It's a little more than I wanted. I kind of like to go less. That way it tastes more peppery and more spicy, but whatever. It should be fine. I'm just gonna cut these into quarters. We're leaving all the seed. Well, this is a small one. I just want bite-sized pieces, kinda, because all this is gonna get covered up in a pot with, what do you call it? Vinegar. So you just wanna get it roughly, you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, this is gonna be good enough. You don't even technically have to cut all this stuff up, but I think when the pieces are smaller, oh my God, this is making way more than I expected. I'm not even gonna have enough jars to fill this up with. This is great. I only have like 2 or 3 jars, or bottles, I should say. A lot of the bottles, the cats like to somehow find the little caps to the bottles and go play with them, and they get lost. Oh my God, this is gonna make more than I thought. But it's all good. It doesn't really matter. We're good. All right, so there's all our vegetable and plant matter. I'm gonna go ahead and fill, oh wait, okay, first of all, let me wash my hands really quick. I gotta get my scale out. Yeah, we're gonna get the scale out really quick because we got to weigh all the vegetables so we know how much vinegar we're gonna use. So all I use is, so we're just gonna use a basic little kitchen scale like this. And first thing we're gonna do is after we turn it on, you can't forget to hit the, we always use grams, we're using grams. So we're gonna change our unit to grams, and we're gonna hit the tar button, the tar, I think that's French for tear. So we're gonna hit tar so we know how much our bowl weighs, and then we're gonna weigh all the, we're just gonna go ahead and weigh everything. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and dump all this in here and see what we got. Well, this is gonna be a lot more food than I anticipated. Actually, not really. It's about what I was thinking. All right, so that puts us at 500. Hang on, let me show you. Let me wash my hands real quick. I'm trying to stay clean as I do this here. All right. So let me show you what we got. We are at, all right, so as you can see, we are at 556 grams. So I'm just gonna round that up to say 600 grams or 600, round up to 600. We're going 30% vinegar. So what 6 times 3 is 18, add to 0, 180. So there's your Willy Wonka math, okay? We're rounding that up to 600. 30% vinegar, 6 times 3, 18, add to 0, 180. So 180 plus what? 600 we rounded up to is what? 780. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour vinegar in there until we reach 780. That's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and use just basic distilled white vinegar. I mean, you can use any kind of vinegar you want. Apple cider, rice vinegar, different things. I'm just going pretty basic with this. So what did I say, 600? I already forgot what I said I was doing. 780, so we'll just add vinegar until we hit 780. Almost there. We went over, it doesn't matter. We'll go up to 800. There we go, 814 grams. All right, the reason we want that much vinegar is to ensure that we're gonna have the right amount of vinegar to help make this shelf stable. Even though it's not gonna be, hang on guys, let me flip this around. we're just trying to make this shelf stable, even though we're not really gonna, you know, serve this to anybody but ourselves. We still want it to, you know, last. So this is gonna last for months. All right, let me go ahead and I'm gonna pour this into a pot. Let's move over to the other side of the kitchen over here. Guys, I'm just kind of filming this thing handheld today. It's just easier to just wing it, man. We're just winging this, you know? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these vegetables in vinegar and I'm gonna dump it right into this pot. I already got ready here, lid and all. So let's just go ahead and dump this in. All right, let's turn this on high. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Once this comes to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and just simmer it for about 20 minutes. Light simmer. Whoa, wrong side. Need the small burner. Go to that side. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna start cleaning up some of this real quick while that's simmering. And once that comes to a boil and simmers, we're gonna come back and we'll take a look and take to the food processor. We're gonna take it over to the food processor and puree it up. And then we'll go on after that. All right, this has come to a boil, so I'm gonna give it a stir. Kind of press all this stuff down into the vinegar the best I can, because it should pretty much cover it. I mean, we can add a little more vinegar to cover up everything, but as this simmers, it'll kind of shrink and settle down anyway, so it's pretty much covered up. I'm gonna lower the heat down to a simmer. That should be good. And we're gonna cover it up, and we're gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes, stirring it a couple times. Let me set a timer really quick. Timer 20 minutes. That'll be plenty. So in 20 minutes, I'm gonna stir this a few times and I'm gonna come back in about 20 minutes and we're gonna move it over to the food processor. So we'll fast forward to that and we're gonna make hot sauce. All right, we are just about done. As you can see, this cooked down a lot, just like I said it would. And the vinegar is kind of covering the whole thing. It's pretty much what we wanted. Well, the vinegar plus the vegetables and the fruits sweated out a little bit, but we're completely covered up and it simmered really well. And this, oh, timer. Perfect timing. So this is ready to go. We're gonna take this off the heat. I'm gonna let it cool for a second or two and move it over into the food processor and just puree this up. Well, I keep saying puree. It's not really gonna be pureed. It's gonna be, you know, food processed, whatever the heck that means. And then we're gonna strain it all out. So I'm gonna let that cool for a minute and get ready for the food processor. All right, we got the food processor pretty much situated here. Gonna go ahead and dump it in here. Let me get this out of the way. All right, let me go grab it. So we're just dumping this whole thing right in there, carefully. I'm hoping this is gonna give us a nice color because we went with that golden kiwi. I really like the hot sauces to have a nice color to them, you know? So we got golden kiwi and the orange habanero and just some sweet vidalia onion. Oh, let me grab some salt too. I usually go with teaspoon of salt. It's more than enough. Like, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it should be enough salt. Let me find a teaspoon here. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of salt should be plenty. So let's just measure that out. 1 heaping teaspoon. And of course, we could taste this, see if we want to add anything else, but 1 teaspoon should be good. So, all right, let's go ahead and give this a quick couple pulses here. All right, that should be good. So next step, we are just going to, ooh, God, it smells good. It stings the nostrils too. All right, so let me move this out of the way. So next thing I'm gonna do is basically, I'm just gonna pour all this out right back into the same bowl we used before. And then we're just gonna strain it through this mesh strainer here. All right, good, it fit in there perfectly. Let me grab a spatula to push this through. Where's my rubber spatula? There it is. All right, so we're gonna take the rubber spatula here and basically just push all this goodness right through here. Until we're left with nothing but just the pulp. Got a little more in here we can get out too. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I've never tried kiwi in this before. Like I said, the most important part of this is just getting the right amount of vinegar. We went with 30% of the total weight using Willy Wonka math. Plus, you know, we overestimated, so there's a little bit more than that actually. And that's just to keep it stable, you know, like shelf stable. So we're just going to keep working this through. Now you can save all this up if you want. Once you get down to nothing but a pulp, you can actually dehydrate this. I don't have a dehydrator. You can do it in the oven though. I've never really tried it, but you can do it in the oven, get this really dehydrated, and then throw it in the blender and basically blend it up, and you're going to make a fine powder out of it actually. It's going to be like a powdered spice. It's totally doable. I've never tried it. I just think it might be, I read about it once. It takes a while to do in the oven. A couple hours, maybe, I don't even know. Let's try to start pushing some of this out. Oh, making a mess. Oh no, don't fall in. Oh, great. I'm gonna restrain this. Some of it fell in. Not a big deal. You just want to keep pushing all this through. Just push it all into the sides. Try to get, you can see what we're left with. You know, we've hardly got anything left. It's still pretty moist though. I mean, we can still get some out. Oh no, almost dropped some more. I don't like the shape of this spatula. The spatula is making it push stuff out. All right, I don't think we're gonna get any more. Seems like about it. I'm gonna dump this out and I'm gonna run this through one more time because a couple drops got in it. It's bugging me. Because I don't want any of the chunky stuff in here, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna just be a very thin sauce. It's not gonna be chunky in any way. Oh boy. Oh, that pepper's getting in the air now. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this through one more time into a measuring cup. That way it'll be easier for me to get it into the jars. So we'll do the second run through a measuring cup, into a measuring cup rather, so I can pour it out better. Oh, this looks really good. It's a little thinner than I prefer. We're making a mess. Yeah, we're making a mess. It's a little thinner than I prefer, but still gonna be really good. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I'm not even gonna taste this yet. I'm gonna be surprised. I'm just gonna bottle it up and we're gonna pour a little bit on a chip. And however it tastes, that's how it was supposed to taste. Well, the color is really pretty. Very light, pale. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. All right, so we got a little bit more out. Nice. All right, I think we're good. I think that's perfect. Okay. Take a look at the color on that. Looks pretty good. All right, let's get some bottles. Now, I only have the 3 bottles, so this should be enough. We got extra? We got extra, so funnel and pour. Let me get a little closer so you can see. You know what? Let me wipe this counter off first. Okay. Oh, why'd I put that there? This one's got the funnel in it. All right, let's pour these up. Let's see. It almost looks like an orange juice. It almost looks like orange juice, guys. What do you think? All right, let's get another one. I can't wait to taste this. Whoa, almost had an accident on that one. All right, so we got just enough to make about 2.5 bottles, it looks like. Perfect. All right, that's that. All right. Actually, we can even this one out a little bit. Close enough. So those two are about full. Those are about the same. This one is the one I'll use first. So we're gonna go ahead and cap these off. All right. All right, I'm gonna grab a chip and wash my hands real quick. We'll clean up this mess in a minute. I'm gonna grab a chip. I got some tortilla chip. It's actually was a plant-based tortilla chip. And where'd they go? Ah, here we go. I got these things. They're called Good Eatin'. Good Eatin' tortilla chips, nacho cheese flavor. Hang on, we're a little crooked here. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so let's. Let me grab a chip. Oh, did I show them to you? Nacho. Got these at Walmart. Good Eatin' tortilla chips, nacho cheese. All right. Let me just try to grab a full-size chip here. Close enough. All right, we're gonna try just a little bit of this on here. We're gonna see how this tastes. It's very thin. Actually, it's not too bad. Oh, that's actually really good. I need a bigger chip. Oh my God, guys, that is hot. Oh. I got those little crumbs. Guys, this is good. Oh no. We had to cut this bag open a little bit bigger. So you can definitely taste the kiwi. You can definitely taste it. It's good. Okay, we got some bigger chips now. Yeah, you can definitely taste the kiwi. Just the right amount of salt. You know, I've noticed for this size of a batch, you know, roughly, you know, we had a total of what, about 550 grams worth of food, something like that. That amount of salt is fine. It really isn't bad. Let's try another one of these. I'm gonna show you how much I'm putting on here too. Like that, I don't know if you can see that. That's a pretty good drop of hot sauce. It's really good. Ah, we got company. I'm in the middle of making a hot sauce video. Making a hot sauce video. You want to take a bite?
Sure.
It's hot.
How hot?
Hot.
Like I'm gonna die?
No, you're not gonna die.
I'm gonna die from this.
What do you think? Is it good? Guys, we got one approver of the hot sauce. He's going for milk or something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I'm glad somebody showed up for a taste test. So there you have it, guys. This was, what was it again? Habanero golden kiwi hot sauce. Well, I hope you guys like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Let me just clean up these bottles, bottle it up, and we're good to go. We'll see y'all later. What, too hot for you? Oh my God, he literally just chugged milk, everybody. All right, guys, we'll see y'all later. Bye.